What is going on, guys? I'm Director Nat, back for another Amphibia reaction, and today we are checking out Season 2, Episode 19. This episode is called The Dinner and Battle of the Bands. I am so ready for this episode. I'm also going to be recording my reaction to the season finale today, and no one else is here right now, and I don't think any of my neighbors are outside, which means if I need to scream at the top of my lungs, or bawl my eyes out, or clap and cheer with joy, I can do it as loud as I want to, so that should be fun. But yeah, there's a lot to look forward to in this episode, even before we get to the season finale. One, because there's just a ton of stuff that they've been setting up that I don't know how they're gonna get to in just 2 episodes. Like, maybe they don't have to, because maybe some of it can carry over into season 3. But yeah, last episode, the characters finally went to the 3rd temple and got the last gem charge. Sasha and Grimes were there. They all had to team up. She and Anne had to resolve a lot of their issues, so she's like kind of on the team and they're friends again. I mean, obviously we know that she and Grimes are secretly planning to have a Toad uprising against the crown, and they don't know that, but Sasha is still having some doubts, so I feel we're gonna get at least 1 episode of them all just being able to be friends again, which will make the eventual betrayal in the season finale like sting all that much more. The first idea that pops into my head with the dinner is that it's going to be some kind of formal gathering or event in Newtopia, like maybe to celebrate the fact that they have completed their mission, or that they're going home, or their service to the realm, or something like that. So that should be interesting. It'll probably help set the stakes and maybe build the tension now that we know what a lot of the characters are planning to do. And as for Battle of the Bands, I guess that could be the 3 girls like actually competing in a Battle of the Bands, because you know, now that I think about it, I think I may have seen some fan art, or at least what I assumed was fan art of the 3 girls playing instruments, but I didn't really know what to make of it, obviously, so that could be what it is. That should be a lot of fun, because when there is music in this show, they do it very well. And as always, let's keep track of everything that's going on. We have met the robot. His name is Frobo, and he is part of the Planter family now. They found all 3 gems. The king and his mysterious master are plotting some kind of revenge. I've speculated about them once being the rulers of a great empire that went between dimensions, and maybe that's where the ancient technology comes from, but they lost the music box in the human realm or something like that. I say human realm a lot. I know that's not what it's called in this context. I'm just so used to saying it because of the Owl House. I apologize. So yeah, there's that, and the king also made some kind of proposition to Marcy. We still don't know fully what that's about, and it almost seemed like when she said not to open the box, maybe that's where it comes into play. Maybe she knows something that they don't, or she could have just been being careful, since the box is what sent them there to begin with. And like I said, Sasha and Grimes are planning to lead a Toad uprising, which I think that's really interesting, how it's not just one side versus the other side. It's going to be multiple factions, like each faction kind of represented by each of the girls. Anne is with the Planters, Marcy is with Newtopia, and then Sasha is with the Toads. So that could be really interesting, because obviously you expect Sasha to turn against the others, but that could even create some tension with Anne and Marcy, because you know, Marcy is very trusting, and she's been working closely with the king, so even if he does reveal some kind of evil plan, he'll probably try to present it in a way that's actually good, and so maybe she'd be like, oh, maybe we should hear him out, but Anne will be like, what? No, are you kidding, Marcy? So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of drama over that in these last couple episodes, and it's crazy because if you think about it, each of these girls have like found a father figure in this world. Anne has Hot Pop, Marcy has the king, and Sasha has Grimes, and she's feeling doubt about that, and obviously Marcy's gonna have to come into conflict. So well, maybe father figure is not the best word for all 3 of them, like each of them have different relationships with, but it's, you know, I like these common things that are tying all of their stories together. Is there anything else? Oh, Polly's legs could finally come in. I don't know how long it's been since Marcy said that they were coming, but she said that it would take about 2 months, so Polly could get legs by the end of the season. So yeah, I am really excited, but I guess that's my only concern, is because with all the good stuff that they've been setting up and all the stuff that needs to happen, is 2 episodes enough? For if you know, count that they're like divided into segments, or maybe 3, because I assume that the finale is, you know, just gonna be 1 double-length episode. But you know, they've been doing a really good job of keeping the story balanced so far, and even when I have had doubts, they eventually actually do resolve it in a way that is logical and makes sense. So I'm sure that, you know, they're gonna handle it in the way that is best for the story. And I do keep forgetting that there is another season after this, so certain elements can also carry into that. I guess maybe I've just gotten used to wondering if they have enough time to wrap everything up, because Owl House got a shorter runtime for its third season, so I guess I've just gotten so used to being concerned about that it's carrying over into other shows. Alright, that's enough talk. We've got 2 more episodes, and I am extremely excited to get into them and see what we've got, so let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right into it. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum bum bum. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum bum bum. Ba-ba-da-da-dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum bum bum. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. It's just so crazy how much I've come to love all the characters in this intro. The dinner.
We recharged all 3 stones, and Sasha's turning over a new leaf. Things are really looking up.
That's all great, but did you have to invite Grime?
Sasha trusts Grime. That means...
Yes, he did try to execute Hot Pops, though.
She did try to off us.
Okay, sure, she's had some bad moments.
Plus, she never tried to kill anyone back home.
That you know of. Marcy and I have changed so much in Amphibia. I really think Sasha's finally changing, too.
I haven't changed.
If you don't stay chummy with them, our plans are shot. So please be on your best behavior tonight.
Everyone will find me vulnerable, unguarded, and totally sweet.
But you can't do it too much. Like, if you overdo it, then they'll know you're faking it.
And the hidden daggers.
But what if I need them?
Oh. You know what? Father-daughter relationship may have been a good description after all. What the?
Did you even walk?
Okay, here they are.
Oh,
Now
I
please.
always love her outfits.
Don't kill me!
He's old!
I mean, hey, how's it going?
You know, maybe they just need to do what Ann and Hot Pop did at the first temple, I think it was. They acknowledge that not everything is fully okay between them, and maybe it's enough to just acknowledge that, and that they'll figure it out as time goes on. So even though I know that Grimes and Sasha are not totally sincere right now, but, you know, if they were, that would be the best way to resolve it. By the way, if we're talking about things that I never thought would happen, because I have done that a lot in this show, I never thought when we were first introduced to Grimes all the way back in episode 1 that we'd be getting an episode like this, but here we are.
Your home is sufficient for habitation. I baked a volcano. It's sure to end the night with a devastating explosion of chocolatey goodness.
Thanks.
Well, girls, looks like...
We're all finally back together again! Human friendships are loud!
Sorry, this seat's taken.
Sprig.
Ahem. Be nice. You must tell me which frogs you extort for produce.
We are frogs.
Oh, right. Yes, of course.
Dang it, Cricket, go away.
Oh, no. How many toads does it take to screw in a mushroom light?
How many?
None. They prefer utter darkness and the smell of blood.
Is that true?
Oh, it's so true. Good one, small frog.
Remember how I convinced you guys to skip rehearsal and hang out on the roof?
And we had the loudest dance party?
Classic! Why'd we stop doing stuff like that?
Well, when we got caught, Anne took the blame and said it was her idea.
My parents grounded me for a month.
Oh. Man. All that doubt she's feeling, it's gonna come back into play.
Who's up for a rousing game of Drazadoodle?
Drazadoodle?
I love Drazadoodle.
Huh?
Is there something evil with...
Love Frog Ballet!
You know what what this looks like? That pep rally where the band got trapped under the stage?
A certain ant queen.
Is that gonna lead into Battle of the Bands?
Totally.
Ant Queen?
Oh,
You had to be
inside
there.
joke.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Sergeant Campbell Bilgewater in the Horsefly Rebellion of 48.
Yes! Wow! Poor frogs, actually.
Dang, this kind of sucks because, you know, if they didn't have their own plans and motivations, this group might actually learn to get along.
A weeping dirt snake?
That doesn't look anything like a weeping dirt snake. Bad guess, bad guess.
Sprig, come on.
Wait, did someone say weeping dirt snake? Because that's right.
Yeah. In your face, twerp.
Twerp?
Saj, take it easy.
But whatever. My turn.
Since I got it right.
A tree.
Oh, it's Toad Tower exploding! When we blew it up, toppled the Toad Army. Come on, you guys were there.
I'm not sure if that's...
No, I think Polly's right. That top bit's where Anne chose us. You know, over her friendship with Sasha.
Oh, and there she is letting go of Anne's hand and plummeting to her possible death. It's a tree! You morons! A tree!
Up. No talksies while you drawsies. 10 minutes in the shame corner.
Wah, wah, wah.
Whoa, Sasha! What's your problem?
Me? Your weird frog family is ganging up on me.
They're doing their best, which is pretty good considering you did try to kill them.
One time! I tried to kill them one time!
I thought you changed.
Well, maybe I don't want to change. Did you think about that? Or were you too busy riding your high horse?
What's a horse? Guys, we're supposed to be friends for life. We don't split up.
I agree with, I want to say, Marsha. This friendship is so important.
Oh, yeah?
Well... Oh, right. The cake.
Oh, dessert! Yummy!
What the?
It's revenge for Toad Tower.
Cause we brought that sucker down!
What? The volcano is a toad favorite. Every feast ends in a delicious dessert battle. Do frogs not do that?
No!
It's delicious, assuming you survive the hornets.
The what now?
But you know, Grimes is probably pulling off a better strategy than Sasha. He's a mix of being nice while also, you know, kind of having a bad side, which is what they would naturally expect after everything that's happened. Oh dear. She kept one anyway.
Marcy, still have your crossbow?
Only always. We can't pierce their shells,
Ow!
but maybe their own stingers can.
Oh, wow.
I need you to get their attention. Get them mad at you.
Now that I can do.
The chocolate lava is solid now.
Woo! Now that's some ding-dang teamwork, right? Right?
Anne, listen. I'm sorry I lost my cool, and I know you want me to change who I am, but I don't know if I can. I like who I am.
Maybe what I'm asking for isn't for you to change. Maybe it's for you to recognize that I've changed. So how about it? Think this whole thing can work?
I think we can definitely give it a shot.
Okay.
So, what happens now?
Dessert! Count. You guys want in on this?
That's the best thing I've ever eaten.
You can really taste the battle.
This is so
Okay, this is smart taking a break to just have a couple episodes where we actually see them as friends before we get to the ending. Battle of the Bands. Alright. Alright!
I know we've all been a little on edge since Sasha and Captain Grime came to stay in Waltwood.
What? Why? Because we invaded the town?
Yeah, it was just one time.
The point is, we could all use some levity. So let's consult the Wheel of Fun.
Ooh.
Come on, massage train!
Everyone get your teams together and start rehearsing. Waltwood is having a battle of the bands.
Alright.
You guys think Wartwood is ready for a Sasha and the Sharps reunion?
It was a garage band the three of us had back home.
We used to slay
At talent shows.
Why is everything you say so aggro?
Obadiah, Sprig, you guys want to join me and Longle's jug band?
Whoa.
You alright going solo?
Oh yes, all shall tremble at my performance.
Why don't you take a little time for yourself?
The time for myself?
This is interesting.
What do you got there, Sash?
A dope axe beetle from Toad Tower.
What songs should we play at the battle?
We should definitely play my song Heart Stomper. It was always a hit back home.
And?
Actually, I wrote a song about Amphibia and I was hoping we could play it together.
You didn't tell me you were writing a song. Let's do it. I mean, if that's okay with you, Sasha.
For sure!
Oh no, but what if it's not a good song? Will Sasha do it anyway because she's a supportive friend? Will she? Will she? You know what? I should save this level of freak out for when something actually freak out-ish happens.
But it's no big deal.
Oh, I love that they're including Polly
It's no
too.
big deal.
Was that good? I didn't hear the whole thing.
Nice work, Anna Banana. Fun to play, too.
What do you think?
It's good. I just have a few tiny notes that I think could make it even better.
Oh, okay.
Great. These lyrics are all over the place tonally. They'll have to change. Are these suits? Oh, no. Marmar, the drumming is a little too dense.
Dude.
This isn't collaboration. It's a hostile takeover. Why do things always have to be your way?
So now, once again, I'm forcing you to do things my way. You know what? Maybe I should just leave and join a different band.
No, Sasha, it'll be more fun if you're here with us.
Listen, if I leave, you guys can have all the fun you want, I can have all the control I want, and we can all get what we want.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Who's gonna do the guitar solo now?
I'm sure we'll be fine.
What about Frobo?
You guys done moping? Because Frobes and I charge by the hour.
Grimsy! How would you like to be in a band with me?
Yeah, no, I'm a solo act.
You know this isn't a real battle, right?
Be that as it may, I still intend to win. Look behind you.
Huh? Looks like I'm a solo act. Unless I can find someone who wants to do everything I say.
Toady.
You, tiny sad frog. You're coming with me.
I'm a heart stomper.
I gotta admit, it's a good song.
Take it, Toady! Yes! What's your actual opinion?
I stopped having opinions years ago. I'm just 100% here to support you.
How do you even live like that? I have opinions about everything. And if I'm not in control at all times, I'll go crazy. It's actually kind of exhausting.
Most people don't realize just how fun it can be to support someone you really care about.
A 1 and a 2 and a 20 times through!
This is gonna hurt.
Goose Lily and I'll be your judges for this evening, so what do you say we get things started?
My name is Duckweed.
Don't sass me, Goose Lily.
Grow singing tulips.
Oh, this is gonna be a long night.
Neato.
Hey, Sasha. Oh, hey, guys.
Aw.
I'm a dragonfly!
And I'm the personification of Metamorphosis.
I just wanted all of us to succeed. I was just being a good friend. Why couldn't they see that?
I know the feeling. But no matter how badly you want someone to succeed, you can't force it. Because sometimes being a good friend just means being there for them when they need it the most.
I give you the shots!
Took a leap through a box, super weird, to a swamp where frogs talk. Oh, bugs, frogs, newts, and toads, gonna be a bumpy road.
Okay, this is cheesy, but I love it.
Find a way.
Aw.
Well, it's certainly charming. I just hope there's a very cool guitar solo about to drop.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. Yeah, no big deal. Finally me, and it's no big deal.
That was fantastic. I love it.
Give it up for your final contestant, Grime Time!
Aw, heck yeah!
Oh!
This piece is dedicated to the serenity of nature.
Wow.
Whoa.
They don't even care that it's 3 hours?
Well, I've seen enough. Grime win!
Yes!
Sorry we lost, Sash.
You know, as much as it pains me to lose, it was worth it to have so much fun with you guys up there.
All right, folks, gather round. I got one more announcement. Now, as I understand it, you 3 girls will be leaving us soon.
Everyone, you've all done so much for me.
Oh,
and
no.
I'll miss you more than you could ever know.
Sprig, come on! Hurry, hurry!
Oh. Okay, guys. So that was the dinner and battle of the bands. I loved that episode, especially the second half. You know, it may not have been very plot heavy. It may not have been about the overarching story as much. It seems they are saving that for the last episode, but this was such a smart episode to have right before the finale, given what we know is going to happen, because it just focuses on our main characters and showing them as friends, showing them having a good time, so that we feel nothing but positive emotions, so that it's probably going to hit a lot more when, you know, Sasha's true colors are revealed. That's actually the title of the next episode, True Colors, so I guess that's, you know, what the title is referring to. So yeah, the first half was really cool, just them all finally together having a dinner at the planter's place. It was really cute, actually, because even though we know that Sasha and Grimes are, you know, planning Toad Revolution, it really does show that all these people could be good friends if they really wanted to be. And it was just cool seeing Anne, Marcy, and Sasha finally get a chance to interact and work through their problems, because it was done in a way that made sense. Sprig and some of the others were naturally cautious given everything that's happened, and like I said, they did kind of have to come to the conclusion at the end that Anne and Hop Hop did at one point, is that, you know, there's not totally a perfect way to deal with it. Sasha likes who she is and just isn't really going to change, but she needs to recognize that the others have too, so maybe they can try to make their friendship work out. So that was a good way to resolve it, a way that made sense. And yeah, I do have to give credit to Grimes, because his strategy is a little smarter than Sasha's. Hers was, at least at first, to just try to, you know, be the picture of good, but the reality is that when someone is skeptical of you, it's actually a smarter strategy to, you know, let them see at least a little bit of that so that it's more believable. So Grimes was a little smarter in that respect. But man, the second half of the episode was just an absolute blast, because when this show does have music in it, it is just really, really cool, and I thought it was adorable seeing them all be a band, and like Anne and Marcy's fun ideas. And yeah, that whole thing with Sasha taking too much control and pushing her friends away, it really was kind of sad, because, you know, like I've always said, Sasha does have that duality to her. You see that she, you know, her admirable qualities, and that she really does care about her friends, but she's also just too controlling and pushes people away when she doesn't get exactly what she wants. So that's what makes her so interesting, even when things aren't going well. And I thought it was neat having her team up with Toadie. I was like, oh wait, they're throwing a third plot into the mix with Toadie having to do something, and they didn't quite, you know, like give him a bunch of development or anything, but that did give him something to do with Sasha, and it was cool how he offered his own perspective, get a little more insight into his relationship with Toadstool. So yeah, that was good, and again led to some more fun musical moments. And then at the end, you know, I don't even care how cheesy Anne and Marcy's performance was. It was just so much fun. It was so sweet, and they were having such a good time. And then when Sasha comes in with a guitar solo, like, it was both heartwarming and heartbreaking, because again, it's probably setting up something really bad to happen in the finale. But the whole battle of the bands was a lot of fun. I like getting to see everyone's cool acts, and then Grimes just comes in with his, and I did not expect a 3-hour heart performance that was that beautiful, but you know what? That man deserved it. So, wow. And then, yeah, at the end, it was just so sad because, like, I mean, we know that it can't be over yet. There's another season, but Anne, Sasha, and Marcy are going home, and they have to say goodbye to everyone in Wartwood. So they did a group photo, and everyone was in it. Oh, man. I know we're not saying goodbye yet. I know that a third season is coming. I don't know how long it is, but we are getting it, so it's not over yet. But it really feels like, you know, a chapter of the story is coming to a close, and that's always sad. But it's so great to see how far things have come since the beginning of this show. Amphibia wasn't always great to me. Like, it certainly had great episodes, and I enjoyed the heck out of it, but I just saw it as a good show, and I was like, okay, when is it, like, really gonna hook me? But then we got to the end of season 1 and season 2, and then season 2 just took it to another level after a few episodes, and ever since then, I've just been absolutely hooked, and I've loved it so much, and now that we're nearing the big finale that everyone talks about, I can't wait to finally check it out. So thank you guys for coming along with me on this journey, and I really look forward to what happens next. So with that, I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. What did you think of this episode? What have you thought of Amphibia up until this point? How excited are you to see my reaction to the finale? Whatever it is, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Also be sure to check out my other videos. It really does mean a lot. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for the Amphibia Season 2 finale.